Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we come into your various homes in peace.
Not in pieces.
Probably by the time you would watch this video or this particular episode, we would be in 2023. We would like to wish each and every single one of you a Merry Christmas. However, to the single ones out there, start the year with a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I am single.
Gentleman, can you stop talking up? You are pulling my strings, so like at the beg.
Right now, this
What's
is,
it do?
okay. Anyways, so today we are talking about gender stereotyping or gender stereotyping in general. I don't know if I should. I want to assume you all know the pros and cons of this whole topic, the main elements in it. I don't want to, or if I do it too, some people will say I'm doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
If I go ahead and explain to them, they'll tell me say where me goes. If I not do it, they'll tell me say I shan't.
Guys, see, whatever we just like one slogan say, I talk my mind, no if you do me anything. The bab.
All right, so with that being said, we are talking about gender stereotype, and we'll probably now. I mean, the basic thing is it's simple. All right, what's gender stereotype? We all have Google, but if I say go and check your Google right now, you tell me I'm being rude. Let me just tell you. The people at Google are saying that gender stereotype. They are saying it's not me. They are saying that it's a basic something, a generalized perception about how people are supposed to act, or different character traits assigned to people based on their gender. If you don't understand this one, too, I beg get it and get Wi-Fi check them, you will see them.
Or you can ask your grandfather.
Hey, I didn't say my audience. I don't decide. Yeah. This particular topic is quite broad, so probably we are going to narrow it down to three aspects: body count, cheating, and then social morals and norms. I hope I won't become that way, but we are privileged to have Mateenah and then Derricka with us today. These people,
One of guests.
I like the way one are guests.
The women of the hour.
We are women. They are here.
You just say
We are women?
No, they are women. they are women. So they are here.
Yes.
To open everything, I would like to ask a generalized statement. I will make a statement.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you agree with it or not, let me know and give reasons why you agree or don't agree. Are we okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's simple. Men are glorified for having a higher body count, whilst women are bashed for having a higher body count. Do you agree with it, yes or no? You watch my baby.
Yeah, I do.
You agree?
To some extent,
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because I feel like men are glorified to have what's it?
A higher body
body
A
count.
higher body count, because it's like they are men. So like I don't know if you get it. They can choose to do whatever they want to do with a lady. They don't care. But as a lady, when you have a higher body count, it's assumed you are a hoe, you are a prostitute, you are cheap, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You get it.
Mm.
In other ways too, if you're a guy with a higher body count, somebody might think that, oh, maybe it's because this guy's thing is sweet. So like
But it can't be
What's
because-
in?
but it can't be
What's
because
in?
the
the
thing,
girl-
you know.
No, this is an adult podcast. So
It can't be because the
It's
girl
too heavy
is
for my
sweet.
lips.
it's not. Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's still your lips are
Please,
not carried
I
in
beg,
yet.
just continue going where you are going.
Yeah,
Those
it's
of us that
assumed
understand.
like maybe your thing is
What thing? I don't know.
Sumptuous.
I
The
don't
pipe.
know.
The pipe.
Sumptuous.
The-
Shit.
very
Yes.
nice.
What thing?
Oh yeah.
The penis.
Some girls-
Is it the penis?
Yes, please.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Because there are certain instances like a girl will come and tell her fellow girl, oh, this guy's thing is nice. Would you try it and see?
Wow.
So this is basically you selling the girls, so no problem.
No, I'm not selling
Yeah,
the
no,
girls.
okay.
I'm not selling the girls. Let
Are
me
you?
just end.
But you're just
Yo,
saying, eh?
We are
I'm
just
just
saying.
saying.
Okay.
Okay, disclaimer. I don't know any girl that has told me that before.
I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Okay.
I'm not.
No one is saying it. I mean, it's a conversation.
The sisterhood is disappointing.
Nah.
Wow.
Nah.
Okay, sure. I'll answer this section in two parts.
Okay.
The first part being the fact that we can actually see the gender stereotype in what you said. The fact that we think a man is okay or has the leeway to have as many women as he can in his life because he's a man. But if it's the woman and then she's a hoe, like she said.
Yes.
But why can't a woman also have the number of body count that she wants? She has her feelings, her body, her consent. So far as she was not forced into it, I don't think that we, as a society, how we've been able to say you're a prostitute if you're doing this. Unless the person says I'm a prostitute and she's having the sex for money, I think it's consensual. I don't think a woman should be bashed for how many men she wants to have. Because if it comes to where we say, oh, a bema ejuma, or buy ejuma, you people also get offended. So then why do you want to take the glory for the number of women, but if it's your girlfriend, oh, your body count is 12, I can't date a woman like this. But your body count is 22 and somebody still wants you. So I don't know why. Then I think we have this thing they say in Chi. The warmer and
warmer ban.
Okay, warmer and warmer ban. So the man is the standing whatever, and then so they ask you which one gets scored first. And honestly, it's the standing one that gets scored first.
Yeah.
So then why is it that in the end we are the one who's supposed to be like, oh yeah, woman, so even if you like this guy, I can't tell you I like you because you are supposed to come and tell me you like me.
All right.
Still genotype.
Okay, we completely understand what you said, but you asked the question while you were talking that why is it that men are glorified and then women are not? I'm going to answer that question.
Okay.
And then the reason I'm going to give the answer I'm going to give to that question is that, as a woman, when it comes to procreation, you do majority of it because you do the carrying of the 9 months, and then basically you do 90%, let me put it that way, because the man just comes, he pounds, ejaculates, and then
what's
It makes sense.
Yes, so
if you don't get it, forget
so
about it.
with that sense, the fact that you, the lady, you are the one who carries most of the burden with pregnancy or procreation, and then we, the men, we carry less of the burden. So we expect that with that risk that is there, as a woman, you should be very, very selective with the kind of person you decide to go in bed with. You understand? So I'm not trying to say that it is right that women should be condemned for their body count or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that the reason or the notion, the idea, the concept behind it is the fact that people actually see women as, oh, you are the ones that carry, you are the one that do most of the work when it comes to procreation. And so with that, you have to have at least some form of respect for your body. You understand?
Okay.
So in our defense, you said 3 things that I do not like or I do not side with.
Okay.
Even if it's for starting as a woman, you have already done you have joined the gender stereotyping. For you to use it as a woman. Okay. It's as a person. Sex is a choice. So as a person,
that's why I was saying that.
Secondly, I'm coming. Thank you. Secondly, you say procreation. I hate the fact that our human race actually thinks sex is 80% for procreation, but it's not. Yes, the Bible or Quran said, come and give birth like in porn. But he didn't say do it. He didn't say it's force, it's by force.
Yes. So
I don't think that everybody goes into a sex relationship with pregnancy in the mind. Unless maybe after marriage. And even that one, how many married men even end up having even successful pregnancies? Okay. So we should look at the sex as a choice here before we decide to say, oh, so why is it that a man can be glorified, he can boast and say, oh, we are in the room, aklayam. But if a woman says aklayam, then everybody's like, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that a woman should be able to want
exactly.
it.
I do get you. Let me bring. I'm coming a minute. Let me base this on the definition I gave first.
Okay.
Stereotyping, perceptions over time. When it's over time, people have been practicing for a long time. people then use it. Normally, stereotyping is in the negative form. Majority, that's the whole thing, right? Now, let's date this back to the days of Solomon. Those days. The reason why it was not necessarily to me. You're asking the person that you said, well, what is the second point you said that with how do you call it? Procreation, all right? Men pay bride price. I'm not looking at it from that side. I'm looking at it
in your society. There are some societies that the female
society, yes.
Yeah, like the Indian society.
Exactly.
Men pay bride price, all right? Men are the ones who are supposed to treat ladies as valuable. Ladies are seen as valuables. So if I'm coming to you and your body count is very high, either you are losing or you've lost your value.
Okay.
Not because I am making that decision for myself, but
you know that's prejudice, right? It's your preconceived
that's what I'm
assumption of the
saying.
person.
So once you tell me, that's why I said I'm using the definition for us to get it.
Okay.
It's been there. And you're asking why it's not supposed to be. You're saying it's not supposed to be. I'm not defending, but I'm letting you know that the fact that it's been there already, the same way a lady will see a guy with somehow poor financial status or whatever, the first thing that will come into your mind, can this guy provide? Can this guy provide that security, that financial support? Because you also have in the mind that once this man is my man, I'm supposed to get that level of security from him. If he's not able to provide that level of security,
then there
is
is a
he
problem.
worthy to be my husband?
But that's not every girl though.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Exactly.
So that one is still gender stereotype.
basically,
The stereotyping is there, but most of the times, most cases, some ladies try to use that to their benefit.
Yes.
Why am I saying that? A guy will come to you when the lady has a higher body count. Most societal explanations to a lady having a higher body count, or probably be with somebody. Oh, this guy is this guy is that. Let's be realistic. A guy would sleep with somebody he gets. A lady or some ladies sleep with people they want.
Exactly. Yes. So you're actually like siding with me.
Exactly. So basically,
because a guy uses
here,
what
I am
he
not
has
taking sides. I'm stating
but we
what the
actually
issue is.
call you. That's why I
see,
that
what
men are
you-
the cheap ones. Because I would it's like a booty call. You guys you come running. But if a woman comes, it's because she wants to come. Unless in the dire cases where it's for money or for something.
Excuse me,
That's what I'm
for
saying.
that particular aspect,
it's because
that
she
particular
wants it.
aspect, for that particular aspect of what you are saying, you need to understand that. Excuse me to say, for a woman to get sex, it is very, very easy.
Very, very easy.
It
Exactly.
is the most, the ugliest looking lady in the world can stand on the street and
Exactly.
say, I need someone to.
So now you and I, who is
relax.
the one being
I'm
used
coming.
here?
I'm trying to make a point.
Okay.
You understand? So if a lady can say, I want to have sex, and then she can get the worst looking lady, excuse me to say, can get sex anytime she wants it, and then the man, unless you are so-called you are the Bill Gates or the 1% of men that are having money and then like can flash cars and things before women are going to give you attention, because basically that's the kind of world we live in right now. Society we live in, that's it. You are a guy that you are living a like
below middle income.
not below, like you're average. Yes, you are in an average circle where you can afford certain things, but when it goes to certain extent, you can't. Like
So
you
you are
always live in your
comfortable.
means. Exactly, you are comfortable. So that type of guys, those guys that are in that standard and below, are the kind of guys that they don't get laid like that as compared to the others. You understand? And then with that, relax. As compared, that's why
they still get their fair
there
share
is a
according to
comparison.
their level.
There is a comparison.
they will get.
There is a comparison here, because
Okay.
when you take a look at these two categories I've given right now, the 1% and then those that are minimum and then below, when you take a look at their body count, you see that those that are the rich or high 1% people, theirs is way more, because that is what the ladies are in for. That is what the ladies want. That is what they go in for the most. You understand?
But for these two sets of people,
So-
those who have money is maybe because, like I'm saying, maybe the girl wants the money.
Exactly.
But the ones who don't have money, is it because the girl wants him? That is why she.
And then how many girls will go in for? Geraldo, please allow me.
they
How many
are.
girls will go in for them as compared to the girls that go in for the big boys?
Oh,
Excuse me.
There are lots of girls.
Allow
who
me.
are actually doing that.
Please allow me land.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to say that it is right, but what I'm trying to say is, for a lady, you can't be glorified for doing the bare minimum, which is you can go out there at any time. The example I made, the ugliest looking lady in the world can come and say, I want to have sex. And then you see 500, 700 men running and say, oh, yes, I want to do it. So you cannot be glorified for doing the bare minimum in that aspect, which I am saying that it's not right that we are stereotyping ladies because of these conditions.
Okay.
Because you saying that or should I say society saying that men with higher body counts, they are the alpha, they are the G's, they are the odogus and things. Like, it is wrong. Because if you call them that, and then you call ladies that have high body count and stuff, you say, oh, they are hoes, they are this, they are that. Like, it's imbalance. Like, you are being biased towards the men, and then you are degrading the ladies. You understand? So basically, what you said is just agreeing to what I'm saying, but just asked the question.
You asked. I don't want to use the word glorified, but I'm just saying that I don't think we should, like you're saying, point the left fingers at them. That because even how did you even know that that person had a number of men he has had? It's either a rumor or she told you. Maybe she even told you, and like she was maybe it's confidential. But how did you even get it out there?
Probably.
And then it's all like trust, honesty, and all of that.
Exactly.
Your relationships and your friendship
I was
circles.
out of a conversation or something.
Exactly.
Yes. I want to. He made a strong point. Let me end it with a question.
Okay.
If ladies are the ones who literally, like you said, to some ladies, men are cheap. You make the call, we come because we literally don't really have the option. We sleep with who we get.
You just want to get a tip of your dick wet.
You are blessed. So it's a simple. If ladies get it as and when they want, and we get it as and when we get, why shouldn't? It's wrong. The stereotype is wrong. But why shouldn't ladies be bashed for it? For them to probably reflect back, take a sit back, and analyze what they are doing.
Okay, so your question, Kama, said you didn't really get what we were trying to say.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is we have the level of men that gets when they want. Like he said, those who have the money. So if Akusia wants the money, she'll go for the money. But the point that we're trying to say is that if Kofi doesn't even have the money and Adjoa still wants it, she wants the D, she'll go get it.
Yes.
So I don't want someone to say, maybe because Akusia has 10 body count and then Kojo has 10, she is a hoe. Why is she a hoe? Maybe it was even through relationships. She didn't just get up and say, I'm honey, who can I call?
No,
Scroll and call the person. Maybe she dated Kofi for 2 or 3 years. They had sex. After that time, she moved on. They broke it off. She moved on to Kwame. They didn't even have sex. The next one. So before you realize, maybe you are 32. You have 10. It's okay.
My point has
It's okay.
nothing to do with whether you are a hoe as a lady or not. My point is this, all right? Once you have a higher body count, as a lady, as a guy, your value will decrease. But mind you, the society in which you find yourself in is going to determine that particular value.
Your value will decrease.
Yes,
Was it not
that's-
the same society that Queen Fakadi got married to some rich ass nigga?
See,
That's what I said.
for that,
For society.
that is the thing that
Right.
is the thing that you're confusing yourself with, though.
That's-
Because just the way I will take my phone, my laptop, and then we'll see ladies, was Black China and then Cardi B and Nicki Minaj shaking their ass and twerking and stuff. I will see it. I'll be like, yes, this is nice. I want to watch it. But if somebody comes and asks me, yo, Ralph, the way this girl will be watching twerking videos, then them say make you marry am right now, I go marry am.
But we have
No,
men who
relax,
actually want to marry their
relax,
black bitches.
relax.
Ralph,
So
Ralph,
you see, in this world,
So you are
in this
right
world,
now you are stereotyping.
no, I'm just making an example. You understand?
No,
but-
That is the
So
example I'm making.
that
So-
is
you know what?
your
You know what?
assumption.
You know
No,
what?
Because
After-
everybody's story is different. We
Exactly.
have people that go to churches and and they are still not married at 40.
Exactly.
And we have
Okay.
hoes in the club and are married at 18 and 19. and
Exactly.
20.
Okay.
So our society has just divided these things and
You know
confused
what?
us.
Ralph mentioned the social media thing right now. We are supposed to go to cheating before social morals and norms. But you know what?
Okay.
Let's get the social morals and norm on the table right now. Morals, loyalty, this, blah, 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 low key. Loyalty for men, they're low key. Me safe, Charlie. I feel don't see the problem. Hey, normal. But let's look at the norms. It's a simple thing. Oh, I see you as an elderly person. Oh, in our society, Ghanaian society. Oh, good morning, man. Or your hands at your back. Good morning, sir. Right? So when I see somebody doing that, automatically the person is showing respect, isn't it? The same way, I'll pick my phone. I'll go and search for prostitutes. Sometimes we normally do our own foolish things. Then the internet will give me images and videos of prostitutes. I'll go into town. Then I see some ladies dress like that. I don't know whether they are or not, but I've seen them. What do you think will come into mind?
They are prostitutes.
Exactly.
That doesn't make them.
That's what it doesn't make them.
You are
We
agreeing
don't
to
want
his
to
point.
stereotype.
It's just a
You
We
are
don't want
agreeing
to stereotype,
it's how
but
it's been just put in that
how
box.
it's been given to us. All right, that's why I use the example of greetings.
Okay.
The same way you a lady, and I think I mentioned it on the podcast some episodes ago. Somebody watched me say I did just like fuck boy. my question to you will be fuck boy,
You.
but you see me say be fuck boy.
But you be fuck boy.
You know, but that's how our society
Yeah.
made us. Like
They
they
say action
portrayed
speaks louder than
certain
words.
things and people. So every
Yeah.
handsome guy is like, girls are scared to date handsome men because
They are
we
cheap.
did.
Oh
He
yeah,
has-
even
he
me
has a
self,
girl.
some girl talk me
He
say
has a
she
girl.
can't date
But
me
the
because
thing-
I'm light skinned.
Like,
Light
how
skinned
can
boy
you
be
be
cheating.
single?
And I'm like,
Exactly. They'll be like, oh, you're too nice. How can you be single?
You see, that's why
It's
I'm
just
saying
the
that
portrayal.
this issue of stereotype has a lot to do with the particular society you
You
find yourself in.
Yeah.
In the Ghanaian society, which we are using as our setting, when it comes to social norms and morals, most ladies try to use it to their advantage. Why do I say that? A lady wants a guy to understand that if she cheats, it's because she's not getting time, she's not getting money,
Exactly.
she's not getting support. That's what some
Attention.
ladies.
Okay.
That's the assumption over there. All right. That when it comes, what did the guy do? Oh, it wasn't. And then 9 out of 10 cases, let's be realistic. People will normally try to side with the lady because ladies are fragile.
exactly.
I have dated it. You know, you Derricka.
I don't know.
I have
See,
dated
the
it.
thing-
Yo.
the thing
Something
is-
happened.
No.
I'm coming.
I don't know.
I'm building a point. A breakup happened. Guess the first question that I came.
What?
What did I do? Without the person knowing what the issue is. The fact that there
It's
is a
because the
breakup.
person knows you.
The person,
She-
the fact that the person don't know me self. He saying yes at the point. Yes,
So
he made
it's,
an
then
emotion.
it's the person's perception that
Yeah.
you look
So,
like something.
exactly.
But I have
Why-
friends that I ask the girl, what does she do? Because I know what she's also capable
Exactly.
of.
So-
So we shouldn't just base on one gender.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You
not.
see,
No,
the
no,
thing
no,
is,
that's why
he's
you-
not basing it on one gender.
That's what I'm
But
saying,
all
the
the case
perception-
scenarios, they just say to me, she. So change it.
Exactly.
to
We-
gender.
I
The
understand.
perception out there, all right, when it comes to cheating,
You're
like
very
I'm saying,
troublesome.
the stereotype most of the times goes against the guys. Let's just be realistic. And I'm not saying
Because there are a
some,
lot of cheats out there.
Yeah,
man.
it's
You see,
that
like-
guys
like-
cheat
Statistics
the most.
show.
Statistics
That-
show it's
yeah,
not
that
that.
guys
Wait,
cheat-
statistics shows that what? Statistics shows that what?
That
Guys
men
cheat
cheat
the
the
most.
most.
Please.
Or let's say, oh no,
True.
wait. Let me correct myself.
Okay.
That most people that are caught cheating are
Are
men.
men.
Thank you
That
very
means
much.
The women can be more, but
No,
they are
no,
not
please,
caught. They are smart.
let me give her.
You
See,
see?
let me tell you.
This
They are
lie.
smart, right?
This
They
lie.
are smart.
No,
And
no,
let me correct you.
I
Let me
think-
correct you. Statistically, 20% of women, what do you call it? 20% of women are cheats, or 20% of married women find themselves cheating, while only 13% of men find themselves
That's a
cheating.
lie.
Now, let me bust your mind.
That's a lie.
Allow me. Let me bust your mind now. Let me bust your mind now.
Bottom my brain.
If you take a look at the what you call the population of women to men in the world, women are about two times or close to 3 times more than men, right?
It's 40 million.
You understand? So if women are 2 to 3 times more than the population of men, and then they say 20% of women cheat and 13% of men cheat, that tells you that is about half of the number of women that cheat are the number of men that cheat. You understand what I'm talking
The
about?
statistic is wrong.
But how many? But who got caught?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I forgot that part. when it
because
comes
if you-
when it comes to the
if
matter
you
of
are
being
not
caught,
caught,
eh,
it's not cheating.
when it comes, oh really?
Yeah,
When it
if
comes
you
to the,
are not
No, no,
caught,
no,
allow me,
then
please,
it's not cheating.
please. When you were talking, I allowed you to finish. Let me finish. When it comes to the matter of who gets caught, you understand? For guys, just like the way we are, Edward, Geraldo, and myself, we've known each other since like 2018, and then for guys, we can be like 17, 20, 50 guys, and then we'll grow up, or we find ourselves in the same place for like 2, 3, 5 years, and then everybody, like, we are friends. We have that vibe amongst ourselves. But you can see women that, let's even not make, for the women, let's not make the group that huge. Just 3 ladies who find themselves like as friends, or they find themselves in a group. And then within those 3 ladies, you will see that this person is not as close to this person as the way she's.
Girls are
You understand?
different. Boys are
Thank you very much for saying girls are different. But you
They
need
are
to
different.
you need to get it at the back of your mind that just like the way you are saying girls are different, boys are
They were
different.
created
Boys,
different.
we
Boys
vibe
were
with each other.
created
That is why bro code. That's why you see that bro code is something
it's
that.
not
you
that
people
bad.
are
Excuse
just
me.
comfortable sleeping
No,
with the same girl.
relax.
It's
No, that's not the
good.
case. I'm building up to something. That is why bro code is something that for boys we actually take it very serious,
Come
because
off it.
we vibe and then
What is the bro code?
Yeah.
we are not
The
talking
bro
about bro
code
code
is
right now.
simple.
Yeah.
These are divine rules and regulations supporting men to make sure we secure our masculinity
Come off it.
Exactly.
to fulfill
Come
the
off.
holy books.
and then take care of our brothers.
What's the
And
holy
so,
book?
so yeah.
What's
So
the
what
holy
I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to get at
The what?
is the fact that that's why bro code and things are there, and then like for guys it's actually serious because boys, when we come together, we have that bond, we stick together. Unlike girls, that you see a group of girls and
Boys
then
bro-
in that same
that
group
is-
you see this person complain that this
that
person slept with this one's boyfriend. But for guys, you hardly see a group of guys that this guy, let's assume I have dated Derricka, and then Geraldo knows that Derricka is my ex.
I've seen many cases like
How
that.
many
Oh,
cases
no,
like
a
that?
lot, a lot.
How many
Wow.
cases?
A lot.
Wow.
You know
Like,
what? I like
a
the
lot,
fact that you are
a lot.
saying, let me give you the
A
real
lot.
scenario about
The only
that.
difference between our genders on that topic is that some of you go out,
I
you are
did-
shameless.
You know, see, I didn't.
You
Hey,
always
you
want
said
to
some of them,
reject
hey.
it. That's why I said
said
some.
some.
See, I didn't.
She said some.
I didn't
But the
finish what I
girl,
wanted to say.
she's doing Obaibia or the
So that leads to the smarter part.
Yes.
That leads to
And
being
then
the smart.
cheating, when
So
the
being
woman
the
is
smarter.
cheating,
Ralph,
it's because she actually wants something.
Exactly.
But you men just want to get a tip of your dick. I
want to
always
eat
say this.
everybody.
You just want to,
You want
to
you
eat-
know, and
when it comes to
cheating
cheating-
is like physical for you, like 90%. But cheating for a woman is almost emotional.
Emotional.
75%.
It is not almost. It is emotional because once a woman comes, she releases two what do you call it? There are two hormones that she secretes.
Scientists.
That's
Scientists.
oxytocins, and then the other one is
Okay.
it begins with an S. I've actually forgotten what it's called.
Symptosis.
Thank you very much. Sentosis, oxytocins and sentosis, and then women release or they secrete these hormones more than men. And so with that aspect, that is why most men. There are some men that when they, I'm an example of those men that if I get exactly when I sleep with somebody, I get like
Attached.
exactly I get attached.
Okay.
So for women,
Then they
release
now you
a lot
Now-
of that.
now-
if I'm good, you
No. I now
So-
see why he's single.
So,
now if I'm good, you
so with that instance, when men cheat, they just want to do it because they just want to come.
Exactly.
That's all. But for women, when women cheat, they have excuse me to say, like for women, you put your own. It is great, like it big because the only reason a woman will cheat on you is because for one, she's not getting attention from you, and then when she gets it from somewhere else, let me finish.
Cheating is different level
Let
for every
me finish.
couple.
Okay, you know what?
Let me finish.
Don't put all
Yeah,
of us
let
in
me
one box.
finish.
What
Let-
might be cheating
let
for
me
you
You
finish.
is
are not cheating for me.
Would you allow me to
Guys,
finish?
hold on,
Don't
hold
put all of us in
hold
one
on.
box,
Right.
please.
Okay.
We are
I don't
too
want to
big.
put so.
We are too big to
Let's.
be put in
I
one
like.
box.
See, I like it whenever we are about to say something, make a submission. There's always a preamble. Since we are talking about it, let's create a preamble right now. Using the Ghanaian society, what are the things people mostly consider as cheating? Let's name them right, so we know the circles you are operating within.
It can't be
It
a
can- it
fixed
can- yes.
something. Because what is cheating for you is actually not
Yes.
cheating.
Thank
for
you. I like the fact that you
if
mentioned
do
the
a
word.
survey-
It can't. I like the fact that you mentioned the word fixed. It can't be fixed. This is the reason. There's the level of perception out there. I won't lie to you. At first, me personally, once you are my girl and I see you texting another guy, Charlie, you be cheating. I started using social media frequently. I realized that it be normal. Right now, I see my girl doing it. Oh, okay.
No,
we
so
are-
that's
So
what you
it's
have a
normal. It's
I don't
normal.
have a girl. I'm saying
It's
if I have
normal
a-
for you because you have accepted it.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Exactly.
The perception is out there.
So you.
The perception.
So you
is
have
out.
conformed.
So to me, I will feel
you.
texting another guy. It's not cheat, but I know they say no. If you text
To
me, I will
me,
sack you.
to me,
Exactly, but that's how
I
it
wouldn't
starts.
see that
According
as
to Google.
cheating.
But that's how it
So
starts.
I know
according
the
to Google,
content of
The
the
text.
the text.
See, according to Google, you
Why?
might
Why
have
would you stress
everybody
yourself?
might have their own definitions of cheating.
Yes.
But according to Google says infidelity or cheating is the act of being unfaithful to a spouse or other partner. It typically means engaging in sexual or romantic relationship with a person other than one significant other, breaking a commitment
Your
or
trust.
promise in
Yes.
the act. You understand? So once you are with somebody, you should understand that once I'm with this person, I have agreed that this person is my boyfriend, this person is my girlfriend. If this person does this thing and I'm not happy with it, or I will not be happy with it, I shouldn't also go and do the same thing. Because just like the way most Christians say, I don't know whether it's in the Bible or not, it says, do unto others what you want others to do unto you. You understand? So in that extent, if you know that you going out there to kiss another guy, and if I do the same thing, I go out, like we are dating, I go out to kiss another girl, you will not be happy with it. Because
Types of kiss.
You know,
If
like,
you-
like,
okay.
all-
that
all
is that
this-
is why that is where
like
see,
all these topics around Ghanaian
You see,
setting is very funny because even here you can have some couples that some don't even know when they started dating. You know,
Exactly.
in our setting, some people don't wait to be asked, do you want to be my girlfriend? Can you be my girlfriend?
That one is
After kissing, after talking, after maybe one sexual intercourse, they are dating.
Yeah, exactly. I understand.
But later
But
on, you
seriously,
get it. So it's weird to know whether when do you even cheat, what is the cheating and all of that.
But
It's weird.
I get what you're trying to get at too. But honestly, like for the cheating and then this particular topic of stereotypes, like what you said, I want to even take you back to what you said with regards to women being smart. The thing is, men talk, we talk amongst each other. So
Yeah,
with that instance,
Yeah,
you do talk amongst each other, but you do not do it to the extent with which we do it. You
Oh,
understand?
you
So
think
with
so?
that, with that,
No,
You know what?
you call it bro code because when the girl is,
Hold on.
and then it's
Hold
like
on,
most of
hold
you
on.
are able to see that, oh,
You know
this
what?
girl, and I said, that's why I said, people should date outside your circles, outside your regions, kakra. It is like, all 5 guys know this one person. And then in the end, it's like,
it's simple, all right? You know, let's
Using the Ghanaian society, I mean, that's what we've used so far, and then using the preamble that the stereotype, we all accept that the fact that it's a perception kind of thing, like you date there, and then most of the times an unfair something. All right. I'm looking at dressing and then lifestyle now. Let's kill this with the shortest period of time. What is your perception, or what do you think the gender stereotype is when it comes to fashion in the Ghanaian setting? Because let me make this statement. Is it okay for ladies to go half naked on social media, and for guys to smoke? When I say smoke, I mean society. Some part of the society consider smoking as is it a social vice or something? I don't know.
so why are you giving us the naked part and giving yourself the smoking
Yeah.
part? We have girls that smoke. We have guys that show their things
Okay.
on Snapchat.
Preamble.
it's just an example he's
No, so
making.
use the same.
What-
Naked.
Okay. Why do you think it's okay for people
Thank you.
in the Ghanaian society to go naked on social media?
You see, the thing is, when it comes to that particular people unveiling part of their body and stuff, like it's people like sometimes, like a lot of the time, actually, people you see ladies. I'm not trying to say it is right or not, but what I'm trying to say is you see ladies say it is my body, it is this. I can decide to do what I want to do. You understand? And then you see some men also that go online, because I know if I don't talk about it, Mateenah, you are definitely going to be on my neck. Some men will also go out there and then they expose, the pipe.
What's the pipe? I don't know the pipe.
The penis.
Thank
So
they show
straight.
printing of it, then you understand, stuff like that, which is unacceptable. And then for the men, society frowns on it more as compared to the women, because when it comes to the women, people just look at it, and then most of the time, women look at it and women. I don't know for you. I wanted to say you an example, but I can't use you as an example because I don't know your daily lifestyle. Sometimes you see your friend wear some kind of attire that's more. If you are a guy, or like if you are somebody, sometimes you sit down and you're like, nah, the way this girl is dressed here, it's not good at all. But you know that if you go and say it to her, she might feel offended or something. You'll be like, man, I feel this you're dressing. You look very, very beautiful. Don't mind anybody. There are some people that do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. But you won't say anything. But while you know that this thing is too revealing, it calls for other things, like, excuse me to say, she might get raped, maybe. Or
Don't go there.
that's what I'm saying, that excuse me to say.
Because at least for women empowerment activists, we are trying.
I
to
understand
use
you.
people's assertion from
Relax.
the fact that someone is raped because of
You
what
know
she's
what?
wearing.
I understand,
what?
but I'm just trying
You know
using it
what?
as an example. I'm not making the statement with that. It's just an example. So don't bite me for making an example.
I already
You
Not a
understand?
shark.
So when it comes to that,
She's not a shark.
when it comes to that, people actually sit down and then overlook the fact that for the girls, oh, come on, you overlook it. But for the guys, most of the time when guys go shirtless, people don't talk about it because they say, oh, it's a normal thing for guys because guys can go shirtless and stuff like that. Most people don't talk about it, which also, if you're in a relationship and then you are doing that, personally, I think if you're a guy and then you're in a relationship and then you are posting pictures of you being shirtless, showing abs and things, you are trying to get attention from the public, and that is cheating, which we are not talking about right now. So it is not right. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Wow.
You get it? It's not right. So in this bracket that we are talking about with dressing, it seems like the girls or the ladies get away with it the more. But once a guy does it, oh, everybody starts to hop on it. A guy wears trouser, pulls it to the down, pulls the shots and then part of the bomb is showing, everybody's like, just start shouting. When a lady sometimes does it, nobody cares. Meanwhile, some of these things is Mateenah, I know what you are planning in your head. So relax.
You know what? Is it? You know what?
I feel the ladies
Let me take the words out of Martina's
I'm not
mouth.
planning anything. No,
Let me take
okay.
it out of your mouth. All right.
Okay.
Truth is, there's absolutely nothing wrong with what he's saying. That's one side of the whole circle. The other circle is that I won't lie to you. I don't want. I'm not taking sides.
I
Take
was just about to relate it to my religion. But
Okay.
why do you think I was going to
okay,
I'm
okay.
bash you.
But you see, there's some ladies
That's
out
bad.
there. I'm seeing some. The way they dress. To the initial submission I gave when we were talking about the other stuff, right? You don't expect a guy to see you as a queen when he goes online. What society has given to him as a queen, that is not how you are dressed. That's not how you are portraying yourself.
He needs to fuck society. Thank you.
Okay, he needs to. Then we need to ignore the society.
Yes. Because
But
like
you
you
know
said
what you
before,
want.
it still boils down to the individual.
But you
Yes.
also
I'm not
need to-
saying that people should be naked.
Exactly.
And for both genders, my religion frowns upon it. A man can only show from the under of his breast up. From that below, he cannot even show it to anybody apart from his wife. That's my religion. So I'm not going to say it's good for the man or the woman to show. It's not. Nudes,
No.
it's a no-no. But it still boils down to the individual. So I would not want you to judge someone just because, like I say, in prostitute, I went online to check prostitutes and it's wearing a bikini.
Yeah,
So
and
if I'm
then-
at the beach and someone's wearing a bikini, the person is a prostitute.
No.
Sometimes look at the setting.
Exactly.
Maybe the person is wearing a bikini because she's about to take a swim.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
sure I've seen someone wearing a bikini at Circle before.
No.
Maybe there's some types of dressing that's too revealing. And like you said, my friends, all my friends will tell you, I'll tell you that,
Oh, yeah.
this, what you want. Geraldo knows me. Oh, wait there, nah, fatal. Oh, let's do this. You get it. So it just comes down to the circles we keep, the friends, and the society. It has been from what 1990, and when
That's
before we were born,
that's very nice
yes,
of you.
so we are trying to conform, but we should conform
Conform
wisely.
wisely.
I like our logic.
I like the fact that you ended with that, all right? The thing about judgment, me for instance, I will not see you dressed half naked as a lady and then be a stereotype. I'm not going to do that. However, you the lady need to understand that how you present yourself,
Exactly.
Exactly.
First impressions always matter.
Yeah,
how you
that's
pre-
the person.
and the funny thing is, like
And then
Ralph
it
said,
applies to the guys too.
Oh,
yes, obviously.
Yes.
Like Ralph said, I've seen countless ladies, they present themselves half naked, but they expect you to treat them like how you're going to treat, quote unquote, they're my own definition of decency.
Let me
Someone
ask you a question. If you are in town and you guys call us, right? You
Yeah.
want to just start to a lady to talk. Why would you call a lady?
What would I call a lady?
Mhm.
Me
Because
personally, I'm stating this on record.
Mhm.
Any lady who knows I personally been in town and I've called her, like, oh, no, you help me or anything. Come, let me take your number. Please come out. Come to me. I'll see whatever I want to do. I'll take
Why?
my life dash. I don't do it.
You don't. You've never even just said.
If I'm
not
calling
about
a
the
lady,
number.
it's not for number. I
conversation,
don't
no,
call.
yes, but
if
why?
I'm calling you,
Why
maybe
her?
there's let's say I'm at an event, and then there's this lady. Me personally,
It has
if-
nothing to do with how she's looking.
most
appearance
times-
sometimes.
Exactly.
That's why I'm
I
asking.
normally I overlook the.
So what?
It's very easy.
I thought what attracts you first is the appearance
Appearance.
before you
That's what I'm
even
saying.
get
No,
to the person.
you're not. That's when you ask me a question. If I'm
So
and
why
I'm
do you
telling
call
you,
her?
I don't call you. I beg you.
Okay, you don't. Okay.
I feel.
Why
I
would
feel
you just start to a girl?
Because
to
them
talk
take
to
First of
her?
all, the appearance is the first thing that
Because
guys
of
actually
her
need to.
appearance.
Exactly.
Great. Why would you respond to a guy that called you?
Because of his appearance.
What appearance?
Like how decent he is.
Are you
how
sure
he's
about it?
carrying-
Are you sure about his the
You know-
decency, or it is the things that he flaunts, or the things that he
No.
does?
Exactly.
this
You
is-
see, so maybe her, but we
Not
are
the
very,
things
very
we do.
different.
Exactly,
I
but
would
you need
say
to understand that
I
most
smile
ladies.
to a guy in town maybe because of how he gestured,
Okay.
not how he's looking. You know, some guys are there and they act like you are too no. He's calling you, you're not minding him.
Yeah.
It's a no for me. But sometimes how the person even approached you is nice. Sometimes it's like your hanky or something fell. You didn't know. That is why. But you guys are actually by what you see.
Oh, yes.
Maybe that's what I'm asking. Is it because of the half naked? And then half naked, I promise you, you already know what you want to do with her before you
But
go.
yeah.
Exactly.
For you
exactly.
guys.
And
Exactly.
so,
So I think
and
that's
so
the point.
that is
I'm coming. That's the point I failed to make it known to you. The reason why I said I don't call girls is this. You mentioned the gestures. I personally, when you call a lady, especially when it's from a distance, like you said, before the lady will even think of taking a step, she scrutinize you already.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Because girls
I-
are really
if-
careful.
I don't call girls, but assume you're in an environment, it's a conference or something, and then something is going on. Oh, sis, I like the way you spoke.
Yeah.
I'm done. I fear
But
but you know,
not
we
to
find
bash
ourselves-
girls, but sometimes when a guy calls a girl, to the girl, they feel like, oh, he's coming to say he likes me or something, so they will act a bit.
I mean, a
Okay,
lady,
not
the lady,
me.
a
Not
lady
me.
can
Not
use
me
that.
though, but like
because
it's common.
I'm
It's common
open-
with girls.
Yes.
I'm open
It's
to
common with
compliments a
girls.
lot. You know me. Even
Yes,
a guy,
okay.
maybe how you're just, oh, nice, perfect. I'll tell you. I'm gone. It's not like I want anything from you.
But,
I want
okay.
you to know that you're like, you
It's
deserve
good.
what you spoke
Our
really well. I
makes-
like that poem. I'll tell you.
Um,
But our
okay.
society we don't condone
Condone those
those
kind
things.
of-
So when someone even says, you think the person has an alternative
Yeah.
something, but it's not
It
even
goes
that.
sideways, but
with
all
that
to-
said,
I mean, Charlie.
with
Yeah.
that said, I think the conversation has gone it's been very, very interesting, and then we've all shared our opinions based on what we think is right and then how we see the issue, you understand? So you have said what you wanted to say with regards to the stereotype, gender stereotype, with regards to the cheating, what she has said, I have said, he has said. So with that said, I think this is where we draw
call
the
it a
curtain
night.
and
We can have last words.
oh, what do you want to say?
What do you want to say?
Okay, nobody has last words, then it's fine.
so
fine.
so anyway, we
No,
are
because I wanted to tell my sisterhood out there that no matter how gently or nicely or sexily he asks for your body count, do not tell him.
Ah,
Because
wrong,
we find
actually.
ourselves in a
Oh.
community where you are judged even before you are known.
I
I
understand.
would
get it.
ask.
Exactly.
Oh.
And even before
Yeah,
you as a lady to ask, why are you asking? Know that before you ask. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing your opinion.
Me,
And
I would ask. I would ask any day, cause
all right.
not to judge you, but then I
You know,
would ask.
No
Thank
problem.
you very much for sharing your ideas on the topic, and we are very, very glad that you actually spent made time to come on the podcast and then talk about the subject or the topic with us. So
Thank you
for my young lady sitting there in the red, thank you very much. What's the name again? I forgot. Derricka, yes, the name is Derricka.
Yeah.
Derricka, we thank you very much for coming, as well as my
Mateenah.
Honorable Mateenah herself, the lady who is always on my matter. Thank you very, very much
Thanks
as
for
well
having
for
us.
Yeah.
coming onto the show.
You
and
know what?
then-
Wait, let me put the magic in this too. To the people watching and listening right now, thunder will fire you if you don't subscribe, if you don't watch.
Guy, you be like say you did my mind inside.
Oh yes, is it the way you've cooked your food for you? And I'm adding the spices.
Exactly.
So just make sure you subscribe. Follow us on social media over&out.pod, TikTok, Instagram. We are very active. over
And then
there.
also our audio platforms are available. Like right now, Apple Podcast, we did the buying sometime. You go there over and out of pod, you go see me for there. And also Spotify, and then the Audio Mac, we're also live on there. So you can also, share your comments and stuff on the video, and then we'll be very, very glad to hear what you, our viewers, and our listeners have to say. with
we
regards
love
to
you
the topic.
all. See,
We love you guys, and
all.
then we are entering into a new year, so
Happy New Year.
Give
Happy
us-
New Year
give
to
us
you guys.
money. Give us no, don't give me money. Give me money. Man, that's the
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice.